Hello everybody, I am back. It's Cherie with Busy Bee Planners. I am today going to do something a little different. I'm going to update my reading journal. It's something that I started at the beginning of 2024 because I felt like I was spending way too much time scrolling and not enough time reading, which I really enjoy doing. So I thought, hey, I'm going to make myself accountable and set myself a goal. So I had this cute little notebook. I believe this was from, yes, Ferris Wheel Press. I think it was a freebie with an order that I had placed. And I decided to set it up as a bit of a reading journal. So this is just the front few pages, and I had reading goals for 2024, which, okay, we're at the end of 2024, so read 100 books. Well, I did not get there. Read a minimum of 4 times per week, and most weeks I did actually do that, so that makes me happy. But yeah, so we're going to update it today. My fountain pen dripped all over this, which didn't make me very happy, but since the last time I've done this, I am now up to 67 books. So 61, and I don't know necessarily that I would do this kind of a thing again going forward, because it just seems, I think I was, yeah, I should have maybe wrote in the names of the books in here or something. I'm not sure, but anyway, I saw a similar setup on YouTube and thought, oh, that's kind of fun, but not really loving it now that we're into it. So that's okay. We can start a new page. So this was the beginning of last year. I decorated this page up with the, I guess you'd call it a key for, did not finish. The book was just meh, 2 stars, just okay, 3 stars, really good, 4 stars, or loved it for 5 stars. And then I added a little bit of deco kind of throughout, as I went. So that is basically, oh, my dog is barking, of course, because I started to record. Yeah, so that's kind of how, this is a little flip through of how the year went. I read all kinds of, really stepped out of my box. I normally just really enjoy historical fiction, but I found Freida McFadden, and I quite enjoyed her books. And I read, reread Emma by Jane Austen, which I haven't read for decades, literally. Some books I liked, some books I didn't like. Most of them I really did enjoy, because I tend to look for books that, I'm interested in. So I think out of all of these books, there's only maybe 1 2-star review. And honestly, I kind of struggle to not finish a book unless it gets kind of weird. Yeah, I think there was, it doesn't matter. But anyway, so that's where we're at. So since I've updated, I have read 6 more books, and I'm going to add those along with these little, the star rating stickers that I have. So yeah. So after The Kitchen Maid, or no, pardon me, not The Kitchen Maid, The Kitchen House, I read Crow Mary, which was by the same author. And interestingly enough, she is an author that was born and raised in Saskatchewan, the province of Canada that I live in. She does not live there anymore, or live here, I should say, anymore. She lives somewhere in the States. But I quite enjoyed this book about a woman who was, what was she? It's been a few weeks since I read it. But anyhow, she was Native American, and how, life kind of turned around for them, and she ended up marrying a not a fur trader, some sort of white guy who ended up being an utter disaster. But anyhow, it's based on some true events, so I thought that was kind of interesting, and it was a really good story. I just wish I could remember more about it. That's the problem with the book journal. If you read quite a few books in a row and you don't get at it right away, you will end up forgetting what the book's about, in which case that's me. I'm going to have to pull it out. These were actually all Kindle books, these books that I read, Kindle Unlimited. I pay for that, and that's what these all were. So no, actually I paid for Crow Mary because I read the other one by that author and really enjoyed it. And then when I saw this one was based where it was, I decided to purchase it, but I think it was like $3 or something. Actually, I'm going to hold this open because this just wants to, there we go, that's better. Then I read Mystery on Hidden Lane, which was kind of a little, I don't know, I think they call them cozy mysteries. That was a really kind of a short book that didn't take too much, but it was a cute little story. Sometimes you just want a book that's fluff and doesn't make you think too hard, and that's exactly what that one was. Then I read The Butterfly Garden, which was quite a good book. Kind of the story of kind of a back and forth modern day and what else happened in this house and garden and how it all connected together. It was a good story. I enjoyed it. And then I read The Puppet King, which is a book about Henry VIII's only son that lived, Edward the Sixth, I believe it was. And of course, it's a fictional story. And I didn't really love the way the author, I've read other books by her and they're good. They're all kind of based on, the ones I've read are all based on Tudor history as well. But this one kind of had a funny, I didn't like absolutely love that book. And then the last one I read was, oh, come on, Glory Over Everything, which was this book actually is a sequel to one of the other books by the same author here. So yeah, these were all books from, like I said, Kindle Unlimited. And to get these little covers, I just captured the image on the computer and print them out on my sticker paper. And then that way I have a cover to put in here. So let's see, I am going to rate Crow Mary, I think 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed the story. It was quite a tragic story, actually. How really the natives, First Nations, depending on where you live, they're called different things, but really how their life was ruined by, the white people at the time. The Medicine Woman of Galveston, that was actually quite a good book too. Kind of, again, a story of a woman who had the worst circumstances and they just kind of got worse. And so she in the story, she has a son that's Down syndrome. And she ends up, she was a doctor, and she struggles with mental health issues, basically, very, very relatable for today, and how she overcame it. So that was a good, I really enjoyed that story too. This one will probably I think we'll give it a 4, because you know what, for what it was, knowing what it was going in, it was a good story. It was, it's not going to win anything special for prizes, but it was a good story. Number 4, not number 4. We're going to give this, The Butterfly Garden, 4 stars as well. It's quite a good book. I quite enjoyed it. Read it quite quickly. This one, we're going to give 3. I really just didn't like the angle she took with some of the characters that are, historically accurate. Or, pardon me, I felt like it was extremely non-historically accurate, some of the way she portrayed things. So yeah, I'm just going to give that one 3 out of 5. And this book was really, I'm going to give it 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. I like that author's style of writing. And she really carried the characters from the other book over and yet made it feel very fresh and new. So I really appreciated that. So I'm going to give that one a 5 out of 5. Perfect. So that's, I have more books, 2 more books that I'm kind of reading simultaneously. One is a biography on Bess of Hardwick, the Countess of Shrewsbury, back in Tudor history times, and the other one is a novel that I'm working on right now too, reading. So those I'm sure I will finish. Well, maybe not the biography one. That's quite a quite a thick book, but the other one I probably will finish. So going forward, I think what I will do is leave just leave space. I'm not going to write about them on camera here, but leave a space for this book that I'm sure I will finish this year because I'm almost 2/3 of the way done it. So, and then we will start fresh for 2025. So I think what I'll do is maybe make this look like a title page. So let's see what we've got. I've got this sticker here already. This sticker can be purchased in my shop, actually. Okay, so I have a leftover sticker 2025 from my freebies from the Black Friday sale. So I think we'll start on this page here. Put that at the top. Again, my goal is to read 100 books, which I didn't even come close to, but that's okay. 2025 reading goal, 100 books. Okay. And got a little bit of deco here that we'll use on the page to use this up. You know what? I'm going to cut that in half and yeah, let's cut that in half and have it go across both. Oops. Because I might write down on this page just some thoughts about, setting that goal and of, the 100 books for last year. And I didn't make it, but I really felt, I just felt good to read again. When I was a child, I used to just read books like crazy. And yeah, I really miss that. So this is a cute sticker I got when we went to Thailand. It's adorable. So I thought he would be perfect. Let's put him up here and hopefully I can get this. It's always so tricky. I hope he's a sticker. Yeah, he's definitely a sticker, not a die cut. There we go. Oh, that's some thick backing paper. Oh, he's so cute. That's really cute. And there we go. We'll put him there. I think that's really cute. Yeah, and I might actually add some stuff to here again from before and then just kind of carry that forward and then go through with my books here. I'm not really a person, one of the to be read kind of books. I purchased a book. I have a couple, I shouldn't say I purchased that book. I have 2 books that I purchased a while ago that I want to read. They'll probably be the first ones that I read in 2025. So but I'm not really a person who has a, TBR or anything like that, because I just kind of go through the Kindle app and pick what I want. So what piques my interest. So yeah, so that's what I am up to in my little reading journal. And I don't write a ton about the books. I basically say I liked it or I didn't like it or what I didn't care, about maybe the character or the way it was written, things like that. I don't like to do a full synopsis. I don't write a book report on the book, that's for sure. So, yeah. And some books, were like this book here, Salt of the Earth. It was a bit slow, but this was a story of how a doctor who pioneered the fact that iodized salt helped your thyroid. It was a story about the characters of that, and it was slow but still actually a really good read. I think I only gave it 3 out of 5, but that was mostly because some of the storyline dragged a bit and other parts of the storyline were really good. So it's funny how that is. You can really enjoy certain parts of a book without really enjoying other parts of the book. So and like I said before, some books are fluff, some books are awesome. And yet they can both be really good reads. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this, and let me know, what are you currently reading that you're enjoying down below? Because I'd love to have some suggestions. So yeah, Everybody, I hope you have a great day, and thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.